Happy 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July. I hope you're all having fun. Why did everybody run? I was doing part 2 of last night. Did you guys want to hear it? Because I wasn't done with it. You hear that? My God. What'd you send me, Daddy? You sent me something? Okay. Let me like. My grandkids are having a fucking great time outside. You hear that? That's crazy, right? I hate fireworks. So what I do is I don't go outside because I'll start yelling at everybody, stop it! Stop it! But anyway, I was going to do the ending of the story that I was telling you about that happened to me. So I was going to go on with it. So where were we anyway? I know where we were. Damn it! Damn it, man. Anyway, happy 4th of July, guys. I hope you have a great time. I hope this is not against anybody's religion either. Oh, wait a minute, y'all said we're not going to celebrate the 4th of July. I want to know who celebrated it. Because y'all had Juneteenth, and then now is the 4th of July, but y'all don't want to celebrate it. That's what y'all was saying. Y'all weren't going to celebrate it. I bet all of you motherfuckers are celebrating it right now. Because any reason to party with you guys will do. I get the best fucking weed. It sounds like I know that Scano back there and he's shooting his gun. I know it. When I used to hang out with them, they used to every New Year's. I mean, for 4th of July, Scano always take out his gun and start shooting up in the air. I'm like, go ahead, let that go somewhere and hit somebody. You gonna see what's gonna happen to you. So anyway, what I'm saying last night was, Angel, don't tell people's stories when you don't know them, okay? Mind your business. Let people tell their problems and their business if they want to. And I don't have a problem with it. Oh, that's how it'll sound. Somebody come through my door. You hear that? That's what it's going to sound like. That's kind of his gun. That's not that's not a petardo. Esos son balazos. They're fucking, what you call that? That shit is not, fireworks. That shit is fucking gunshots. I have a neighbor that doesn't know how to not shoot his gun. It's that all of us back here got guns. So we go out to the back where the woods are, and everybody shoots there, or we go to the shooting gallery, which is even better. The shooting gallery is better. Yep. So, how's your 4th of July going, guys? I hope you're all partying, getting drunk, having fun. I know y'all did not celebrate because of Juneteenth. I hope y'all not stop celebrating a holiday that's been here since before you were even born. We have to deal with y'all Juneteenth, deal with our 4th of July. How's it sound better? I think it sounds better when people are celebrating like that. Yeah, yeah. All I gotta do is open the window and you won't be able to hear me. But if you don't see that's how you celebrate the 4th of July. ¿Qué dijo Walt? Espera, ¿qué dijo Walter? ¿Ya? ¿O nada? Bebé, estoy en la cámara, pero ¿qué dijo Walter? ¿Viste? Ajá. Ajá. That's why I hate fake ass people. I hate fake people. They tell you to come do something, then they don't. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Get my vitamin E pack that I drink every night, guys. But what I was gonna say, there's something I was gonna tell you though. Drug test tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. You work tomorrow, right? So I'll call the doctor in the morning and tell him that I need a drug test. Take my drug test, and then a lab coat. You know that Walgreens has a lab coat inside of it. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I need to go take a drug test. They gave me a standing order this time, 6 months apart. I only have to take one drug test for the next 6 months. I was like, damn, really? I've been taking drug tests for the past 13 years. 14, 15, 16, 17, and almost 30 years old since I had the heart attack. So anyway, what I was telling you guys yesterday was that people need to stay out of other people's business, especially when they don't know their life. I've never shared any of my life with Angel. Never. Never shared any of my life with Angel. So she would have nothing to know about me, nothing to say about me. All we were friends for about 2 months. I mean, it was nothing. It's like when you fuck a guy and the next day you don't want to see him again. Yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, I ended up that night, my boyfriend ended up that night running into my friend's house. And she said, get out of here. I said, that's my husband, the one you know. So I said, it's my ex from New York, and she turned white as a ghost. And I told her, yeah, him. And she said, lock the door, lock the door. I said, but you can't lock the door here. Her father's Abel's outside. And she's like, well, where's the baby? I said, on the grass. And then I look at my jeans, and they were my favorite jeans, man. I know how to make jeans that are cut, ripped. Shit, all you do is take a fucking scissor from one side to the other, make a line, and then start pulling the strings, and then put it in the dryer, and the strings will start coming out, coming out. And you just keep on pulling it and putting it in the dryer. Then your jeans will come out fucking looking hot. And a pair of black heels and a nice black blouse. Oh yes. But anyway, I really just want to say happy um holiday and happy 4th of July, and that don't tell people's lives when you don't know them, because you look really dumb right now. I'm saying this again. I said I wouldn't lie to you guys. I have no reason to. I had the best life growing up and the best life with my husband. So why? Who would be looking for me, you stupid asshole? Talk about how you do your life. Don't talk about my life. You asked me for a favor to take Gina's picture down. I took it down. And then you try to play me and leave the picture of me, my videos up. Now, I'm going to go and take down your daughter's pictures right now. And I promise you, if I find a video, I'm going to make your daughter look like she can't get enough of anything. Understand me? I'm going to take down the videos because I talked it over with my husband. Not because I did it on my own, because everything I do, I always talk it over with him. So, I'm going to go and take those pictures down. Don't tell my life story. You don't fucking know it, bitch. Don't talk my life. You've never been in it. You were my friend, virtual friend, for a couple of months. That's it. I've never talked to you about my life, about nothing. We've always talked about me going over to your house and all that stuff. We never talked about my life. So who would be running? You from the cops, from that fucking drunk driving crash you had. Huh? Yeah, I think so. Think I'm fucking running from. I'm running from people, but no, everybody knows what the fuck I look like. And that man loved me. He let him from Wanda, yeah, he did. Damn. This kid's got the top of the border fucking thing. Let me drink this. What happened? I don't know the last time my husband's ever been without a contract. He's always had one. Since I've met him. He's always had his own contract. I'm proud of him. Anyway, what ended up happening was that I ended up going to the police. When everything was over, I saw blood all over me. When I saw blood all over me, I'm like, but where is it coming from? And my friend's like, I can't see it. I don't see where you're bleeding. So where's all this blood coming from? And I'm looking at my favorite jeans going down. Because that's what they did. They went down. Hold on. Daddy. Oh, I got it. I'm always Daddy. I love you, Daddy. I really love you, Daddy. You do everything for me. I'm always, Daddy, get me this. Daddy. And he does it too. That's the thing about it. Is I could be, Daddy, get me this. And he'll go and get it. And he could be asleep. And I'll say, Daddy, get up and go turn off the air conditioner. I'm cold. And he'll get up and turn off the air conditioner. He's a really good man. Sorry you don't have one. Oh, yeah, boyfriends. Let me tell you something. If that woman can go 7 days without getting on social media, I just can't believe that. 7 days without getting on social media. I'm counting. Day one. Let's see how the 7 days go. Maybe we'll get some peace on here. No, there's other people who need to go for that. But anyway, so um she was sitting on her bed and I saw her fucking call 911, run. And he runs inside, my man at that time, my husband, here ran, grabbed, ran inside the door, and he tells me, "Give me the keys to the fucking car. He took the baby." I said, "No." He said, "Yeah, he did. He took the baby. Give me the keys to the car." I said, "I dropped them in the grass when he attacked me." He said, "No." So everybody grabbed fucking flashlights and we were going through that grass so fast. Then all of a sudden I heard helicopters and helicopters and helicopters. There was 4 helicopters circling me where I lived. Hi, Antoine, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Happy 4th of July. I love you. I don't know if you got to hear yesterday's story because Angel tells my life the way she wants. She says I was on the run from people, but I'm on social media. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just saying the ending of what happened to me with my daughter's father when I was all over the news. I was all over the news because he done sliced the back of my ear open. He tried to cut my face because he wanted me to be ugly again. He wanted me to be ugly like him. He was fine at that time. Bro, oh my God. There was not one black girl who didn't want him. I'm like, these fucking black girls all want him. Yeah. If you see my daughter, she's gorgeous. My 3 daughter, I got 3 girls. But anyway, real quick, let me finish this real fast. So, um, I said no. So we all on the floor with flashlights and we're looking for the keys. And we found the keys. I had a knife on it. I could open that fucking knife and stab them. But it was a, a surprise when he put his hands up. That's when I looked up and I put my hands up and the razors on his hand hit like a light on the keys in the moonlight. It was 11:30 at night. I was just coming from my niece's house. So, and I had the worst hangover. I didn't even want to go to her house, but she wanted me to go there so bad because she used to love the way I decorated, and I decorate. And she would always, well, I walked in her house one time and I was like, uh, um, this looks just like my house. And she's like, "Oh, please, so you don't be mad." She's like, "I just love the way your house looks." My curtains were like $5,000, so that she couldn't do. But anyway, the next thing I know, I told her, "Call 911." She's calling 911. Antoine, you gotta see this. The other one first, and then this one. I'll tell you what's the name of the other one in a second. It's the one before this one. No, the one I got Shaq. No, what am I talking about? Shaq. I got who do I got? I don't even remember. Let me just finish this shit so I don't have to keep on with it. So, Angel, what ended up happening was I ended up when I saw her call 911, she called 911 and I turned my face and I felt the back of my ear open up. I felt the back of my ear up, and that's when I realized that's where the blood was coming from. That's why we couldn't find the blood because he cut me behind my ear. There was no way I was going to find where I was bleeding from because there was so much blood everywhere. And so then after that, I went ahead and I sat outside, and my man went driving in his car in the night with cop cars, and they were all and helicopters. And that motherfucker was making phone calls from the hotel he was in so they could make him think that he was going to Texas. He was making phone calls to Texas that he was going over there. Meanwhile, he was just going to Philly. So he went to Philadelphia, near South Philly, with my daughter. And what makes me mad was the cops stopped them and never looked that there was a child in the back and there was an Amber Alert. But Amber Alert really came out after. Daddy, you going out? Okay. And what happened? Oh, I went in, I sat outside, and the next thing I know, I got this cop with his, I see this light in my face, and he's like, "Ma'am, you need to go to the hospital. You need stitches." And I'm like, "Get that fucking light on my face, motherfucker." And I'm like, "Where's my daughter?" He said she took her, and he took her. I said, "What?" He took her. I said, "Then why are you here?" He said, "Man, we're trying to call in the FBI. We're trying to call in everybody and just be patient with us. Be patient. You better find my daughter." And what I was scared was is that he was crazy enough to kill himself and my daughter and himself. He would have did it. He would have did it in a minute. If he would, every time the cops came to the door, I had to be quiet. When the neighbors would call, when he would try to beat on me, when I would fuck him up, because I don't fucking stay from nobody. Hold on, my cigarette's off. So then, so then, ma'am, you hear that? That's my grandkids. Oh, that would be insane. But what can I say? They got till 1 o'clock. I gave them till 1 o'clock today. They would never be outside at 1 o'clock. The door is open and we're watching. Trust me. I don't care if one is 16, one is 15. I don't care if the other one is 3, and she's always with her mother. I don't care. My 23-year-old granddaughter, I don't care. As long as they're safe, I know where they're at. My daughters. But anyway, this is how it went. So I was done. I missed you, Antoine. I love you. I always pin his comments. So then I fucking went and I went got in an ambulance and they took me to the hospital. Yes, baby. This what I'm telling the story I'm talking about was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. My daughter, she's 30 something, 30, I don't even know. 89, and she was born in 89. 89. I got 3 girls, 3. I would be much better, Antoine, if these motherfuckers would stop with these damn south of the border. Like every time it's 4th of July, my husband goes all the way to the south of the border with all his boys, and they fucking pack it. And it's been like that for hours. We've been outside sitting out there for hours. I'm like, I can't take hearing this no more. I even put headphones on my granddaughter. The little one, the baby. I said, give me her, and I put big headphones. She got big headphones on her ears, like the ear muffins for in the cold in New York. I had every color, but I have big headphones on her ear, and she doesn't understand why, but she just has them. And I try to take them off her, and she's like, "No, grandma, no, grandma." No, Guama. I'm like, okay, baby, okay. But anyway, I ended up going to the hospital. I got stitches inside of my ear, in the back of my ear, not the front, not the side, not nothing. The back. Y'all see my face. And this happened. My God, my daughter she's 30 something now. She was 3 then. Look up Wanda Cruz and look up Euclides Victor Rosa. Euclides Victor Rosa. He said he was a mechanic. No, he wasn't. He was a crack dealer. Oh my God. And I'm like in court. And he's like, then when the judge told me, "Do you have anything you want to say?" And I had stood up that whole night because the party didn't stop. I flew to get my daughter. She went to Philadelphia. She was in Pennsylvania at the children's orphanage, that big orphanage there. So we flew first class. Meanwhile, Ted Skousen, the news reporter, and his crew, they flew in the back. We were first class. My sister was is a travel agent. Was she's not anymore. She married a Marine. Now she's set for life. Tomorrow I have something that I have to do, so. But I went to the hospital. I got stitches. The cops asked me all kind of questions. I'm like, shut the fuck up! Can you guys just shut the fuck up? I told that to the cops. I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up and let me concentrate and think where the fuck he's going? Because I know him. I'm like, please, he will kill my child and then kill himself. Don't play with my child's life. Mm. I turned around. FBI was there. Me and my sister Maddie, we went in the room with the FBI, and my sister Maddie went crazy on them. She started breaking, screaming on them, and telling them, "Find her. How did that cop stop his car for speeding and not see that there's an Amber Alert and the child is in the back seat sleeping with no fucking seatbelts on, nothing, and in the back seat laying, and there's a fucking Amber Alert. Two guys, they look black. They Dominican, and they look black. Two guys on the run with a child in the back. Child also is black. Child also is 3 years old. All of this. It was all over the news. I don't know if you guys don't, since you guys are not from Florida, you don't know it. But I couldn't go outside after when when I got to Philadelphia. Cagney and Lacey was waiting for me. You ever seen Cagney and Lacey back in the day? The two dykes that were cops? Well, I had two waiting for me with a cart to get me out of that airport quick because every channel in their mother was covering this. Every channel in their mother covered this. So, Channel 9 over here, Channel 11 over there. So it was all over the news in New York. It was all over the news everywhere. So, damn, I hate that. So, then Cagney and Lacey, they were two dykes soon, and they put us in the back of a car. But there was so many cameras in my face, I couldn't see nothing. And on the plane, I drank 4 amaretto and milks, the little bottle amaretto de Genoros. I drank 4 of those with milk because that's how I drink my amaretto and milk. Drink amaretto and put some ice and a little bit of cream or milk. Oh my God. Put milk. But cream is good too. But put milk. Oh my God. You're going to love Amaretto Di Gennaro. with milk. That's a drink. It sneaks up on you too. So anyway, I'm in the hospital and the cops are asking me, well, no, I'm in my house now. I'm out of the hospital. And the fucking doctor, I'm not going to say his name because y'all know where to find him. And I don't want nobody bothering him about what happened to me years ago. But since these motherfuckers said that we attacked them and that I cut myself with his bracelet, the doctor went to court and said that could have not been done by a bracelet. It was a clean slice cut. It was done by a razor. And I'm like, looking at him like, thank God, finally this is happening. I'm getting this man out of my life for good. Oh, I'm like, thank God. You know, I should do something right now. Oh, I can't. I'll do it in the morning. But anyway, um, they took me to the house. I mean, to the orphanage, and my daughter, she looked like she was having the time of her life. And when I got off the out of the police car, after they took me to the airport in the little buggy, they put me in a police car and they got away from the fucking news, but the news wouldn't leave. They kept following us. They knew where we were going. They knew where my daughter was. At the orphanage, I couldn't fucking stand and even look. But if you find that video, you'll see me with my short curly hair, and the Ted Scouts tells me, "How do you feel right now?" I told him, "I feel great now that I have my daughter in my house." And she used to tell me, uh, "I love you, baby. I love you, baby," because I used to tell her, "I love you, baby." And I saw her, "I love you, baby." And she said, "I love you, baby." And I said, "Oh, my baby miss me." And I was like, she said, "Mama, I don't know that man, but I got some cartoons, I got coloring books, I got dolls, I got this." Yo, I didn't have to buy my daughter clothes for the next 4 years. He bought her so much clothes, bigger, 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 her size, bigger, bigger. So she could before he bought her like 14 pairs of sneakers, Nikes, Reeboks, everything. He bought her every. I didn't have to buy her clothes for about 4 years. He had it all in the hotel. See, I didn't tell you guys that part about him being in a hotel, and I ran and got my daughter from him myself. I called the he. That's when he kidnapped my daughter, and not before that, he had my daughter in a hotel, and he paid my nephew a whole cab to leave her there with him, and that he would bring her to me later. When I'm like, "No, don't tell me you left her with him," and my nephew was like, "Yeah, he's gonna bring her there." I'm like, "No, what are you talking about? Are you fucking crazy? He's gonna take her." And sure enough, he took her. And that's what happened. And while I was in the hospital getting stitches, airplanes, helicopters all over the fucking. Oh, I hate those damn things. But um, at the hospital, the doctor, what made me mad was that he should have wetted the fucking gulses that I had on my face. But no, he pulled it and all the blood splurted out. Stupid motherfucker. All the blood splurted out. It was gone all over, everywhere. And I screamed. And he said, "Come on, let's just fix this up." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to." And I said, let it close like that. He said, "No, you don't want a scar, do you?" I was like, "No, no, I don't want a scar." He said, "Come on, I'm the best here. Let's go. I'll fix that for you." He said, "Be happy it wasn't the front of your face. Be happy it didn't stab you in the heart. You're alive. You look great. You're fine." Then he put some stitches in you, and nobody will ever even know that you were sliced. I said, yeah, but I don't know it because every time I go to do my makeup and I put on my earrings, I always move my ear to the front. And when I move my ear to the front all the way, I I remember things. But anyway, the FBI, his uncle was a fucking detective, and he knew he couldn't run anymore. So on the 11th day, my cousins and my ex mother-in-law, they're witches. They do witchcraft. They told me my ex mother-in-law is top witch now, and my cousins, and they all got together and they did something, and they said that at 11 o'clock to light this candle, this white candle, and say these words. And my friend Jesse said, at 11:15, everybody be ready because we're gonna do a prayer chain. So everybody be near your phones. Back then there weren't those phones. I had one because my nephew worked for American Airlines when they busted Chapo the first time. Yeah, that's what happened. That's how the first time Chapo got. I mean, no Chapo. Pablo. Well, Pablo never really got busted, but that's how they got the the coke from the wheels to the seats, and every time the cops would go back, they would trade it from the wheels to the seat. Pablo Escobar. Oh my God, how I remember it so clear. We used to laugh at the fucking cops because they didn't know that we were putting them in the tires and then we were putting them in the seats. And I don't know if you know Pablo Escobar story, but if you don't, you have to go watch it. Go watch Pablo Escobar, El Patrón de Man. The it's like the boss of the sea. El Patrón. Patrón means boss. Patrón. But anyway, I got the stitches. I left the hospital, went to my brother's house, and my brothers didn't even understand that my daughter was kidnapped. And he was like, I gotta go to work in the morning. And we're like, they took the baby, and he's like, okay, but he didn't realize that they took the baby. And the next morning, at 8 o'clock in the morning, this lady, I called my mother, called me at Joe's house and told me there's fucking police and there's fucking every channel out here. When I got to the airport, I couldn't walk. When I tried to get in my I used to live at Watauga Woods apartments all the way, like 40 minutes away from here. They were called Watauga Woods apartments. And I couldn't even get in myself with my daughter. And you know what I did? I had bags from every fucking state. I had bags of money, and I grabbed all the bags, big bags, and I sat and I opened. I had 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, $100, $1,000, $500, $200, and people were just donating to me and my daughter. I didn't need it, but they wanted me to have it, and that was so good of them. So let me go ahead and go. Antoine, you're always here with me till the end. I love you. But I want you to go see the first part of this so you can know the outcome in court was that if he was getting deported, he was going to do 10 years here in Florida because the crime happened here. And then after that, he had to do, I mean, if he ever tried to get in this country again, they were going to give him, stop it! They were going to give him an extra 10 years. And what was the first thing he did? Was go to get deported after he did 10 years, get deported, and then buy a ticket for a plane from Dominican Republic to Canada. He got to Canada, but in Canada they caught him. And yes, he was gone for another 10 years. And now he's ugly, disgusting, and I'm just happy that he's, I don't know, but I think he did witchcraft on me because his mother was a witch also. See, I know these people that do witchcraft because in New York it's about witchcraft, in Puerto Rico it's about witchcraft, Cuba is about witchcraft. The Dominican Republic is definitely Puerto Rican is the number one fucking place you do not want to fuck with, and that is Puerto Rico. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sooner or later, my cousins are coming in because they want to do a cleaning on me. So they're coming in about 2 weeks, and they're gonna do a cleaning on my body because they feel like somebody's trying to hurt me, do something to me. And they said, we're gonna go and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna clean you, or come over here, but we're gonna clean you. And I never let them do that to me because I'm Pentecostal, and I think that God would not appreciate that. But fuck it, I want the dirtiness of all of this fucking YouTube. Not my Antoine, not my baby, not my sexy. I I love you. I love Antoine so much. Let me show you. I love Stuck so much. Yeah, I cried in the video because it was really touching my heart. And I didn't give a fuck about 2300. That bitch is just a stupid fucking dumb bitch who will never be fucking nobody's friend. So I don't care about her. But what did you do today, Antoine? I'm glad. If y'all want to know the ending to the ending to the story was I went to court. He got he got 10 years, and then he got 10 years for trying to kill me, and then he got 5 months for interference with custody, which he never had custody because I never. He was in jail when I gave birth with her. Yes, yes. So she would not carry his fucking name. She's gonna carry a real man's name, my father's. So fuck with the Chuck. She's carrying my father's name. And thank God, she's carrying my father's name. There's only 3 people left carrying my father's name. Wow. So I went to court and they told me, "Did you have anything to say?" And I was scared. I was scared. I have another story with another man. I get these men so crazy in love with me that they fucking try to kill me if I leave them. But Cookie never. Angel. Never. We were young, dumb, and full of fun. That man brought me boom boxes, fucking leather coats, leather trenches, leather gloves. Fucking get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't even know. Bitch don't know. When you want to tell my stories, let me tell them. I tell them the right way. You make up shit. Alright? So I went up to the podium and I told the judge, "Hello, Your Honor. I was just gonna take out my folder what I wanted to say that I stood up writing the whole night." And I said, good morning, Your Honor. And I said, this what you see in the back of my ear? I said, he did this because him himself running up the steps told me either I leave with him or I stay right here. In other words, he was going to kill me right then and there. So I said, when I said that, he jumped the fuck off his seat. And I knew the cop because the cop that did the court hearings in the big courthouse, because we got a big courthouse. Our courthouse is like seven, well, about 40, 35, 40 floors. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. So, I said, what he did to me on my face was because I didn't want to be with him no more. He tried to jump out that chair, bro. That cop jumped on top of him, put him in a headlock, and brought him down while he was handcuffed. And brought him fucking down. And, damn it, I hate that song. And they grabbed him, and when they sat him down, they asked him, "Did you want to be here for your hearing? I mean, for your sentencing, or because we can put you in the back?" And he said, "No, I'm gonna stay right here." And they said, "You got 55 months for this." He's like, "What? You got 55 months for this? What?" You got 4 months for this? What? Yeah, motherfucker, you were gonna be doing time. So that's what happened in June. And the ¿qué? ¿Qué? Oh, yo que no está hablando. So, como tú dijiste, ella es loca. I'm like, who is? So then, he got what he got. I got what I got. Doesn't that sound like a realistic fucking story? Doesn't it? Because that's what happened. Now I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this. That's why you should never put your kids on social media. Never. You can go find them if you want. They don't like to show themselves, no. And if they do show themselves, it'll be for a picture, and nobody knows the family name. We got so many people with different names in our family, you won't be able to find anybody. Just my family alone at a fucking holiday barbecue. There's about fucking 75 people there. So, Antoine, have the best night. And thank you for always being here with me. I love you. And to everybody else, I hope you had a great 4th of July. It's still going, it's still popping. But I'm not. Peace out.